I'm Brad Levitt, president of AFT Construction. Thank you for tuning in to our YouTube channel. Please make sure and give us a like, a comment, subscribe down below. Any questions or topics, make sure to reach out. Let us know. We'll be happy to answer those. And we are here for the grand reveal of our PV Glam project. So we're here for the PV Glam. This is a very exciting project. We actually work with Jon Poetzl, who's our architect on this project. Wright was our interior designer. And you're gonna see some amazing finishes in this house. We're super excited about it. We're in Paradise Valley. And this goes back to, we've had other videos about, is it important to remodel? Should we build new? And there's so many variables. For our clients that live here, they love the neighborhood, they love the neighbors, the schools, proximity, right? It's a great house, but this is an older home. It's in Paradise Valley, which is one of the older parts of town, but it has some amazing estates, a lot of land, which is great for a family. So you're gonna see that as we go into the backyard. You see this transformation, the pool, the landscape, and especially the interior, the facelift that took place. So this was a very exciting project, and you'll see the Glam. So come on in, let's take you around. So as you come on in, you can see we have this large pivot door, plenty of natural light. You know, we have the large transoms in here as you come into the living room. And behind us here, we have the dining room. As you come on in, this is the formal dining room for our clients as they entertain. Of course, their beautiful artwork. And then we have these steel doors that go back into the butler's pantry and wine and wet bar area. As we take you through the dining room, of course, the powder bathroom had to have that nice touch of glam, right? So as you can come in here, the vanity was custom made out of Taj Mahal. You see that beautiful marble with the integrated sink and the gorgeous flooring, and of course the wallpaper. Gives that beautiful accent to what Holly, our designer, was trying to achieve here in the kitchen. As you can see here, we have this amazing kitchen. So Burdette did all the cabinetry as you see here, and this is a very high-end finish on the cabinetry. There was the inspiration, there was actually an account on Instagram based out of Russia that inspired the design of this cabinetry. And of course you have this beautiful Taj Mahal marble, massive island, and summit stone. Mauricio did a phenomenal job with the miters, the seams. You can see it's almost seamless with this huge slab. And you'll also see per code, we have to have these outlets over here. And with these outlets, we had our faux painter come in and they painted these outlets. You can see there to match the Taj Mahal finish. And of course you have this nice reeded back of the island down here where the pull-out stools are. And as we come into the rest of the kitchen here, we're gonna have some before photos, but this was yellow cabinetry, right? There was a lot of tan paint. You had these soffits that dropped down. This was kind of a tall island, and that was all removed. This was all opened up for now to entertain with their clients and vendors and friends. And as you come here into the kitchen, you have this beautiful Taj Mahal backsplash. Of course, the modern cabinetry here. You can see that it has the little edging, you know, which is easy for the hardware, the full height doors. And then one of the features here behind the hood, you can see is this glass. So you have this mirrored glass that really makes the kitchen feel a lot larger, and it gives that little bit of glam because you can see that chandelier behind us. And of course we have the reeded finish here on top. All Sub-Zero Wolf appliances. And back here, as we mentioned, going into the dining room, you have this incredible bar area. So you have the full height Sub-Zero refrigeration here, 2 of them, which is a great spot. Then we have the wine bar here. We have the little sink here and beverage center. And again, this has the mirrored glass. You can see the mirrored glass behind. Adds a little bit of depth in this area, makes it a little bit bigger. And the Taj Mahal counter with the cabinetry sitting on top. Now, one of my favorite transformations as we back up, we're gonna take you to the laundry room and the mudroom and the staging area and everything that goes back in here as you come in from the garage. And this is one of the biggest transformations in the entire home. So previously, this was a pantry, and there was a miniature laundry room here, and pretty much right in the middle was all the mechanical. So we had in-wall or in a closet mechanical air handler that was all removed. Now the air handlers have been installed in the ceiling. All the mechanical is redesigned, which by taking that out, the utility closet, even the electrical panel that was here, the sub panel was moved, and we put in a new electrical SCS panel on the exterior of the house for the addition that we did. So all those changes now open up this entire space. So as our clients coming from the garage, you have the double washer and dryer for the kids, right, and for the family. You have the extra fridge, which we all need, the fridge freezer. Plenty of storage again. We have the shower that functions not only for pets, but also for little kids, right? If they're out muddy or dirty, you know, they can rinse off their gear, you know, from football or jiu-jitsu or baseball, any cleats. So it's really nice, the functionality, plenty of countertop space. And again, that same high-end finish from Burdette, we came through and did that cabinetry all throughout. Now, this is the breakfast nook area. So, you know, the more casual eating area for the family as you're up and running through the day. Have a quick meal as you're heading out the door instead of the formal dining room. But one of our favorite features here in the great room, of course, our clients and Holly Wright with their amazing furnishings here. We love the sofa with the tufted finish. But here, this is a floating entertainment center. And so you can see here that we have the bottom base right here, the cabinetry. And then the entertainment center itself is floating. So we actually had angle iron installed in the wall support to support the weight of this entertainment center / bookcase. And then we also had this amazing tile. This is a 3D tile. You can see, so there's some texture. It pops out a little bit, and that's a beautiful accent to the large TV here. So the TV, the sound bar, and you'll notice that theme as we go outside. Sound is really important for our clients, so they have an amazing speaker system outside. So we have the formal living room here. We have the piano for the boys as they practice their piano. You know, great for entertaining as you have guests here in the living room. And then the home office. You know, both of our clients are very active in the community, very active professionals. So they need that office, you know, when they are at home, working from home, if they're not in the office. And so this was great. You can see the wallpaper in here, the wood flooring, the large steel doors, you know, that close off in case you need some of that privacy for a Zoom call or a meeting. And then you can't go wrong when you have the Monopoly board behind your desk. Now as we take you through the back end of the house, there's some great features back here. We actually pushed the house back, we added on to the house. This was the inspiration for the overall design. So this bathroom has some amazing glam, and we did not do this bathroom. This was the only bathroom that was finished in the house. And so this was the inspiration for the overall theme of the design with Holly and Jon Poetzl. But as we come in here, you know, what's really important is you think about that flexibility. Right now with COVID, we have a lot of clients that are looking at upgrading their house or remodeling or building new. And the reason being because of COVID, right? If we get locked down and there's another COVID lockdown, what amenities do we have in our house when those options are available to us? So you see behind us, we have the cold plunge. So here, this is the exercise room for our clients. We have the cold plunge, we have the Peloton, we have the weight rack. We also have the dry sauna, right? The dry sauna, cold plunge, and you can't go wrong with that with the Peloton. Pretty much has everything you need. And then of course we have the French doors that go outside. So you have that exterior function of the negative edge pool, the trellis, the barbecue, and the fire pit. So now as we walk down the hallway here, we have the two guest suites. And these are really valuable for the client because as you think here again, you have additional living rooms, which brings value to the house, especially if some point down the road that they want to resell. That additional square footage in bedrooms becomes very valuable to a future buyer. The French doors, again, they have a large landscape package, a large lot. So you have French doors that come out and enjoy the amenities outside. And here we did the accent. You can see the accent color that Holly selected as well as the wallpaper behind you, which is the feature of this bedroom. And then this is one of my favorite bathrooms, actually, for a guest bathroom. You can see here we have the beautiful countertop, beautiful cabinetry, the brass hardware, the brass mirrors, the large linen tile that is now flush, you know, with the backsplash here, the large shower, which also, because it's fully enclosed, we also left the vents, so this actually opens and closes, you know, to vent some of the steam as they're showering. And then of course you have plenty of storage with the full height cabinetry here. So we're going to take you on the upstairs now. Some great features here on the upstairs. Again, this is where our clients will be living, and you can see here we have the wood treads with the painted risers and the natural white oak flooring, the white plank white oak flooring. This was really fun. Here in the fireplace, we have this natural stone, this natural marble, and our fabricator, Summit Stone, had to actually crane it from the outside, so from the exterior through the patio, bring it in, and they templated it perfectly, as you can see. Because the ceiling is vaulted, comes down at an angle, they had to do a really good job with that fabrication, and as they did their template, and it actually was sized perfectly, installed even better, as you can see there. And now as we come into the master suite, you can see this beautiful, again, that white oak flooring comes through, and you can see the little pattern here as we come in. And this has this incredible accent color to accentuate their accent wall here, all the artwork they have, sitting area, very large and spacious, which is nice for any master suite, and the little touch of glam with the light fixture, which is always key. And as we come here into the closet, mine was this beautiful closet. So again, all of the cabinetry was custom cabinetry through our vendor Burdette. So it was all built custom for the client, the way it was designed for the shoes as you see behind me, the purses, the hats, jewelry. I mean, everything that had to be not only functional, but work in a very easy way to keep the closet organized. And again, the Taj Mahal marble was installed up here. And they also have plenty of natural light. One thing that's really nice in this closet, you have this beautiful sliding door that overlooks the exterior landscape package and pool package, and then a huge upgrade for our client, which is very common, as you'll see here, the three-way mirror. So as our client's getting ready, you know, and dressed for the day or for work. So now as we come through the loft area, which is great, you have the loft area, you know, for the kids and each of their bedrooms. So again, wood flooring all throughout. We remodeled all the bathrooms as well. New finishes, of course, we put in new tile flooring, new vanity, new shower, just all the amenities. And you'll see here that these do have curbs whenever you're on the second floor. They're always going to have curbs unless you're doing the original construction of the home, and you can redesign the trusses, right? If you redesign the trusses, then you can have curbless showers. When it's on the main floor, which a lot of our homes are slab on grade, single story, it's a lot easier to depress a slab at the foundation stage when you're pouring concrete, and then that'll allow you to build that up and have that flush transition. On the second floor, there has to be a little bit more planning before the structure is complete, which is why you see the curbs here in these showers. And again, you know, for the boys, great amenities with the Legos like my kids would love. They are big Lego fanatics. And then very similar finishes you'll see here. Easy to keep clean for the kids, you know, with the large format wall tile, the small 1x1 squares, and of course the quartz countertop with the Burdette cabinetry. So now we are coming outside, and this is one of my favorite features of the home. In Arizona, we talk a lot about that indoor-outdoor living, which is super key. You know, it's very warm in the summer, as most of us know. It is a desert, right? It's pretty hot. But about right now, this time of year, you know, end of September, October, starts to cool off. The nights become more cool. This is typically when we overseed, so you know that it's cooler at night. So we can take out that Bermuda grass that's been in the summer, cut it down and thatch it. And then we can put in that nice rye grass, which gives you that beautiful green grass for the winter. But that means cooler nights, right? So the fire pit, that indoor-outdoor living, being outside. If you have the pool heater, it's nice because that extends the pool season so that you can be swimming all the way up into Thanksgiving. You know, and then of course in the early winter, you know, February, that pool is typically warm enough with the pool heater, of course, to go swimming. That way it prolongs the life of the season. Regardless, the view of the pool is really key, right? Because just that water, you know, seeing that from all the natural life. And so out here we have, this is really key. Previously, this is a big lot of land, and on the far end there were a bunch of trees, no grass, it wasn't usable. They had a little kidney bean pool here that wasn't usable, old play center, and so the whole yard was scraped, right? The pool was dug out, the whole yard, all the trees were removed, and this was all cleaned up. And we have a natural wash, part of Paradise Valley. Because we're in Arizona, you have the 100-year flood zones, you have natural washes. We do have a natural wash, so we had to plan around that and still keep the intent. We'll take you over there to show you what that is and how that impacted the overall design. But here, where they're outside of the living area, outside the great room, the kitchen, the mudroom area, you can see this beautiful seating area. We had the fire up and running, so great fire pit. You can see it's cantilevered out, the concrete fire pit. And then this amazing trellis out here with the covered patio. This is really key to our clients. So we have the TV out here, you have the bar stool sitting at the bar, Of course, you know, the barbecue, the Traeger, which is key. I have a Traeger myself. Huge fan of Traeger. Can't go wrong when you have Traeger. Makes it, you know, for someone such as myself that's probably not the best cook, you know, Traeger actually dummy proofs it for us, so it turns out amazing every time. But they have the natural gas grill, and then all the amenities you need back here, plus the TV, right? So as you're sitting out here entertaining, right now it's football season, so if you want to watch a game on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, you have all the amenities here. And again, over here you have this amazing floating countertop that covers the whole width. So again, you just have these visual points, right? It breaks up the overall design. You have the natural wood detail, the cantilevered structure. You know, we have an air gap here, so you get the breeze coming through. And then of course these decorative structures, these are decorative steel trellises that give a really nice look to the overall feature. And then the uplighting that's been installed, and you have the palm trees. And then of course all that grass for the kids to run. So another feature too on this exterior trellis and the covered patio itself is you have the mist system. The mist system is really nice, especially in the warmer times of year. You know, June, July, August, September, where it's still pretty warm. That cools it down, especially in the evening. And the large covered patio right here, another TV with the beautiful accent wall, and of course seating area, so you have plenty of places to seat your guests, entertain. We have the pool bath door, which takes you right into the pool bath, so that's nice. Access is very key to think about that. When you're out there swimming at the pool, you don't want people just running through the house, so do you have next to your door to the pool. And then of course here we have the fitness center, which comes right out to the pool, has a great view as you're working out. And this has that Four Seasons feel, right? The large bed as you're sitting out here, enjoying the hot tub. You have the naked edge pool. As we come on down here to the lower tier, what's really nice about the negative edge pool, not only does it give that nice crisp look, you know, to the overall aesthetic and design with the fire and the countertops and the cantilever structure, just gives that nice modern feel with that white and black exterior, which is a very timeless design. But it also has the sound, right? That water fountain, water feature where you can hear the water running, spilling over the side as it runs down the face, and then you have the nice smooth rock. Just gives that really clean, modern look, modern architecture. And of course with the triangles here, the straight lines, you can see how it all works. And we did turf. You can see they did turf up here. So it's easier to maintain, especially around the pool. You know, trying not to have sprinklers on, mow, get grass in the pool. It's just very tough to execute that and have it over time wear and tear for the client. You want less maintenance. So again, you know, the artificial turf is a great option, something we highly recommend when you're nearby the pool. But then as you get out here to the landscape, the real grass is really nice because here you can get out here, you can mow it. You have plenty of grass for the kids to play and run and throw the ball out here. And you'll see here this natural wash. So one of the easements of Paradise Valley is they have this natural wash coming through. You can see the grades here as it comes through to this side. So everything is graded almost like a little valley to take that water that's all coming from the hillside and from the neighboring properties and wash it on through. That's really key. You know, Paradise Valley and Scottsdale have these master plan areas. They track all the civils, so anytime we're doing a remodel, a new build, you know, they're helping organize that water. We don't have stormwater retention, stormwater treatment as you do in other cities. Everything's surface, so it either goes to retainage basins, you self-retain on the property, or it goes to the park. And over time it dries out, right? Because it is a hot climate. So we don't get a ton of rain, but when we do, it comes down fast, and you have to have a way to contain all that and let that dry out. Again, thank you for tuning into our YouTube channel. We're very excited to show you our PV Glam project. Again, our clients were phenomenal on this project, so great to work with, and grateful that we were able to work with them to execute their vision. Holly Wright nailed it with all of her finishes. As you can see, it's one of the most beautiful kitchens we've done with that huge Taj Mahal island, and of course that beautiful cabinetry. And Jon Poetzl knocked it out of the park with the addition, you know, working with the city as far as all the civil side, making sure the easement worked with the new landscape design, and then Premier Paradise, who worked with us on the pool and the trellis, the structure here. Turned out fantastic. I know our clients are super excited. You know, bringing that Four Seasons feel into their house. And now, if there is a lockdown in the future, they have everything they need right here at home.